He held a golden bow and aimed at the small deer in front of him. He shot an arrow, and the deer fell down. He eagerly watched the dying struggle of his prey, but he still felt unsatisfied, so he drew another arrow, wanting to experience the thrill of shooting again. To his sorrow, the arrow didn't hit the deer. Instead, it struck his most beloved queen. The king quickly dropped his bow, but it was too late. The arrow had struck her heart, and the queen, naturally kind-hearted, still comforted the king, telling him not to cry. Then she revealed her true identity. She was the daughter of the mountain god, sent to the mortal world to experience the joys and sorrows of human life. It was the king who had given her the love she had never known, and so she bore no resentment. Before she could finish her words, the queen closed her eyes forever. Suddenly, the sky darkened, and thunder and lightning filled the air. It was the mountain god's wrath. Countless vines erupted from the ground beneath the queen's body, blocking out the sun and forming a cage. The king was transformed into a wild beast by divine magic, and both he and the castle were imprisoned. Yet the mountain god left a glimmer of hope. If someone truly loved the beast, he could return to his human form. But under the mountain god's magic, the place was transformed into an ancient forest, surrounded by thorns, making it impossible for anyone to enter. But one day, something unusual happened. A merchant got lost on a late night and somehow stumbled into the thorn-enclosed castle. He followed the flower-covered stairs and arrived at a palace. He called out, but no one answered, and the door was open. He entered, but there was no sign of the owner. Instead, he found a table full of food. He thought he might be dead, seeing only illusions, but everything was real. Starving and exhausted, he began to eat, still calling out for the owner. Soon the merchant was full and noticed a pile of treasure in the corner. But he was not greedy. He only took a few skirts and scarves for his daughter, according to her gift list. The castle's owner, being generous, also gave him a black horse, urging him to take more. Just as he was about to leave, he noticed a patch of blooming roses. He suddenly remembered his youngest daughter's wish. Unlike his other daughters who gave him long lists of demands, his youngest daughter only asked for a single rose, not wanting to trouble him. So the merchant stopped and was confronted by the angry beast. The beast shouted, "I've welcomed you warmly. Why are you stealing my most precious possession?" The merchant hurriedly explained, "I didn't mean to offend. I just wanted to bring a gift to my youngest daughter." The beast, though angry, decided to give him a chance, allowing him to return home to say goodbye before coming back to face death.